Okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to day 147 of Trying to Become Rich, Grinding Till I'm a Millionaire. Daily check-in videos, just trying to keep track of what I do, what I work on, what I spend my time on, what I spend my money on. And hopefully one day it'll all be worth it. I can look back and say, wow, I sure did a good, bad, whatever job. Today was the first day of successfully going through my routine for the most part. I talked about it yesterday, how it was really important for me to do my reoccurring morning tasks, my reoccurring night tasks, and just have those reoccurring so that I can go through and check them off. I don't think you can see them on here on the screen, but boom, these are all, yeah, you can't see it, damn. Oh well. Anyway, those are all my tasks there. I checked all the ones off in the morning for the most part. Yep, there we go. Checked them off. Now I'm doing the nighttime ones, but the day before I put everything on my schedule and I followed through with it. Everything for the most part went really well. I had a call with my coach today and we talked, everything that we talked about last week that she's like, okay, you're gonna work on this week. I got done, had some plans, had some answers. It felt really good. It was like, you know that feeling when you have homework due and you get to class and then you didn't do your homework and you just know it's going to be a real awkward, uncomfortable day. My day was not like that because I did everything that I was supposed to do. She gave me a lot of good stuff to talk about or to think about, and then there's some more stuff that I need to work on for this week. But yeah, I think everything went good and I was happy about that. Following my schedule to a T, like I said, for the most part was beneficial. It's like baby steps. I woke up a little bit later than normal, but the plan is wake up, take Joey out, did that. Came back home, I read for like 30 minutes, and then I went to the gym, came back from the gym, started cooking breakfast, hopped on my coaching call, and then immediately into phone calls, right? I talked to Nick. Nick and I talk every week and try and help each other brainstorm. I asked, usually Nick talks at me most of the time, but today I definitely talked at Nick and used him for his ideas on my projects more than he used me for ideas on his projects. And I got a lot of good value. It's really important to have friends like that you can bounce ideas off of and ask questions and that, shoot you straight. I think it was good. A lot of the things he was super blunt. He's like, I think this site is kind of dumb. And I'm like, fair enough. Like, that's good. I need to know these things. I need to think about these things. So having people in your circle to help you brainstorm and bounce ideas off, super important. And did that. And then it was like, I don't know, my calendar's not up on this one, but anyway, I have it pulled up right here, and I guess you can't really see it, but it's just like, maybe if I turn it sideways it looks better. Oh yeah, check this out. Monday. Oh shit. Look at all this stuff I got going on. These are for the next few days. It is packed full. That thing is packed full. Today, it was packed full. Woke up, talked to Thomas, talked to Coach, ate breakfast, tried to call Peter, did social media posting scheduling, called somebody else, did a social media audit. I was telling you guys I got that funnel going and did the first one. I think it was a success. We're going to get some coffee on Monday and did some more. I didn't do prioritize and plan. I went on a walk instead. But for the most part, I spent all my time today pretty much on the freaking phone trying to line things out and get stuff going. And there's room for improvement for sure. I need to learn how to waste less time on the phone and make sure that everything's super intentional. But today it felt like I got so much more done than typically if I'm just sitting here trying to work on stuff. And I don't know, it just felt like the ball was moving forward, and I really, really like that. It was a good feeling. So tomorrow I've lined out, I've got to drop off. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah, I've got to drop the motorcycle off tomorrow to the shop and try and get it worked on. So that's fun. And then I'm going to Uber and I don't have all the parts for my car. I just didn't order all of them, and I don't want to mess with it yet, but I probably will when I don't have the bike. Like, gonna get everything going, and just get the damn car going. I don't know how long the bike will be in the shop, but I want it running right. I might as well. It's primary, driving it around, just pay the money. Probably gonna cost $500, maybe more, to get whatever's going on with it sorted and do like a tune up and just get it going. But I think it'll feel nice, it'll ride nice when I get that, and then get the car going, so I just have a car to drive. I need to put the lights, cameras, everything in the trunk when I'm filming instead of on my backpack going out on the bike. I got the money set aside. I paid off a credit card. I'll just put some of that back on the credit card, use some of the money that's set aside, and just get both vehicles sorted, going, everything good. Is that the right plan? I don't know yet, but that's what I've decided. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, got like 2 calls set up in the morning, dropped the bike off, then 2 calls, and then 2 calls, and then another call. So like 5 calls. Isn't that crazy? And that's like puts me at 3, I guess. The rest is open, but then I have to go to Olive Garden tomorrow, so I have to work tomorrow, so at 5. But then I took off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I think Saturday. I took them all off, so maybe I'll pick up a few shifts. I don't know. I talked to someone that I was gonna work with in the past, just kind of like freebie, like, hey, I'll put some content together, we'll go from there. And then I was like, I can't, like, I have a hard time putting together just free content now, where I'm so busy with everything. So I need to make sure I'm really intentional with that. But I guess if I feel like it's gonna lead into something, maybe I'll go for it. And so Monday I'll go out, film some content, see what I can put together. It's free, but I think from that I probably could have got a client added on today from it, but I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that it's super intentional, and that I understand the scope of the work, and that they like my work, and that everything's good. Will it bite me in the ass? Probably one day, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, we'll just go out Wednesday, film the content, put some stuff together, and see if they like it, how it vibes, and go from there. And then another social media call set up for Wednesday. But I have those phone calls set up on Tuesday, and like that's still there's a portion in. I need to double check. I'm gonna go to In-N-Out and get food after this, I think, while it's uploading. I need to double check that everyone that I said I'd call on Facebook, I put on the calendar. Somebody messaged me today. It's like, hey, I never heard from you. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right, I forgot to call. I spent all day on the phone, right? Is that excuse gonna matter? It's like, yeah, hey, I was literally on the phone from fucking 10 a.m. when I got back from the gym until 5 p.m. just bouncing back and forth on different phone calls. Like, sorry, I missed yours. But it's like, it's my fault, it's not her fault. And I don't even need to have an excuse. It's just like, yeah, my bad. Do you want me to call you right now, or do you want me to call you tomorrow? So call tomorrow and we'll figure something out. But anyway, long rant. What I learned today, the takeaway today, was that I think it was really valuable for me to take a look at what I'm spending my time on and figure out what that one thing might be that if I spent more time on it, things would compound. And I think that's going to be getting people on the phone, building those connections and pitching things. I would guess that I'm going to get, my goal is 2 clients. I'll quit serving. And I would say I could probably get 3 more with just the contacts that I've had so far. Could get 3 more at the lower price. Maybe not the higher price, but 3 more at the lower price, and just get those going. What would that be? 7, 13. Now I was thinking 2 clients at the full price. But anyway, I think in the next few weeks I'll get a few more clients added on there, and then things will really start to ramp up. And it feels nice because I'm dead set on like where I want to end up with it. So I feel very comfortable saying no to certain jobs. Like, hey, do you want to come film this event? It's like, no, I don't want to do one-off filming. I can make some beautiful stuff. People like it. People like my videography work, but that's not what I want to do. I want to build a relationship with a small handful of clients that I can help take their brand to the next level, work with them really closely. I trust them, they trust me, we make good content. Boom, 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 it's reoccurring. I can add people on as I see fit. But I don't want to just be bumbling around trying to take on a bunch of different jobs and then dropping the ball here and dropping the ball there and doing all those things. So that's kind of where I'm at with things. But I feel very set on what I'm offering, what I'm not offering, and what I'm working on, what I'm not working on. And that's a good feeling. Last thing that I did is I started running some Facebook ads. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can run some ads and I can get people onto the social media audit section. And in my head, it makes sense. I asked Nick about it, what kind of video I should do. He said, don't do a video, do a picture. And I was like, okay, fair enough. I trust you. So that's what I did. I took some pictures with Joey. I've got 4 ad sets running, just $5 a day. And it's only spent, this is kind of interesting. We spent $1.61 so far. My cost per link click is about 40 cents. But from those, I've got 4 clicks, okay? And 2 of them came from one ad set, and then 1 came from the other 2, and 1 has 0, but it has the most reach. So if you take out that outlier of 170 or 107 account reaches, that's 50% of my total reach, and it accounts for 0% of the link clicks. So if you take that out, then I'm at, I don't know, a lot higher percentage of clicks. And the one that's got the most impressions but the lowest amount of link clicks doesn't have my dog in it. But the other ones with my dog in it, like this one has 14 reaches and 1 click, 52 reaches and 1 click, 65 reaches and 2 clicks. And I feel like those are pretty good numbers. Now the thing is, they get to the link, they end up on my page, and then I'm asking them for their name, their email, and their social media handle so we can schedule a call. And so far, nobody's put in that information. So out of the 4, which I wouldn't necessarily expect a super high percentage of that, because it's not a native form. Like, I don't know that I want to grab email addresses that way. I want them to put in their email address and then set up a call. And I think it'd be a small percentage that do that. But if they do set up the call, it's only targeting business owners in the Chandler and the Phoenix area. And so I feel like the people that do put in their phone are actually serious. So I'm okay with spending like 20, 30, 40, $50 to get, maybe not 50 per lead, 20 per lead, maybe. If I close, well, at that rate, it's like, even if I'm spending 20 per lead and I close 1 in 20, then I'm spending $400 to generate a $650 reoccurring plan. Like, that is still very positive, right? If I close 1 in 20. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, like, with those kind of margins, it's pretty easy as long as you're generating quality leads. Even if you have a low close rate, you can still, like, you can spend a lot to get that. The problem is, I don't want to spend $500 and then be like, well, shit, I didn't get anything from it. So that's the hard part, is like just trusting the process, right? And making sure. So I might need to figure out like a simpler way. It's like, hey, give me your email address and I'll send you over a PDF with the best hooks or like the best content strategy for so-and-so. And maybe I target it a little more specific and give out a freebie and then nurture them on the email list. But it's kind of hard because I want to target very close and very specific. If it was super broad, then maybe that way would work a little bit. But when I think about it, I just don't feel like very many people are the type of people to see an ad on Facebook and be like, oh, yes, I want a social media audit. Here's my email. Let me get on your calendar, right? And then like fill out the Booksy or the Calendly thing and get on there. I just don't think that that's a super convenient funnel. But then again, some people see an ad, they click it, and then they spend like $50 on a product. So it's like, what the hell do I know? Maybe getting them on a phone call is not that hard. I don't know. I feel like maybe on the collection form, I should grab their phone number so then I can call them if they don't ever schedule. Maybe that's something I'll do, but we'll see what percent actually click through and end up scheduling a phone call. Like, I'll go for a week, and in a week I'll spend $35 and then I'll have a little bit more information to go off of before I tweak it too much. The other thing I was going to say was something about social media, phone calls. Damn, I can't remember now. But anyway, those are the things that I am working hard on. And so we're gonna get this video put in there and get it put out, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 148. We've been consistent for 2-3 days in a row, and I think I'll be able to keep it up because now it's on my daily to-do list every night before I go to bed to do all this stuff. And I'm changing the brand one more time. It was going to be a lot about not this brand's going to stay how it is, but I don't know, I go back and forth. Like, part of me, I want to clip these and then post the shorts that lead to this video, and then sometimes I'm just like, God, it's just too much, like, not too much for me, I can handle it, but I just feel like it's too much content that's not super purposeful. These are intentional check-ins. I don't care if they get a lot of views, I just want to have the progress documented. And then the daily check-in videos tend to get a fair amount of views, but and I should just leave it at that. The clips of these I don't need to worry about too much. It's not intentional. I'm not building specific shorts. It's just shit. I mean, some of them are okay, but some of them aren't. And I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then on the other brand, I was doing a similar thing. I'd film it like a marketing advice every day, and then put that out and do clips and do that. And I did that for a couple days, and I'm not doing that anymore. The brand that I'm building with that, I don't think, this is my thought process here, is I don't need to put out marketing advice videos because I don't think people actually care. Anyone that I've sold on a social media thing has never really even asked about that. And I think it gives me credibility, but just the way I can talk about things with them, and it's not salesy, it's weird for me. Like, it's a topic that I'm actually pretty knowledgeable on, so somebody will throw something out and I'll be like, oh, well, actually, like, that's not a good idea, here's why, here's my opinion on that. And I think just with that and just being genuine in my conversations, it shows like, oh, this guy kind of knows what he's talking about. And so I was doing marketing advice videos every day, or that was going to be the plan, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build the brand just to highlight the Phoenix area, showcase it, get in front of people who live here, get in front of other business owners, but just showcase this place because I do genuinely love it, and I want to work with other business owners and help them grow their business. So that's what I'm doing. I'm changing a few things around. Maybe it means less reach, but like, it wouldn't be hard for me to do 10 shorts a day with this workflow. I could do it easy. They wouldn't be super high quality, but it would just be like, boom, daily check-in video, 9 more shorts, check-in video like this podcast style, shorts come from that, and just boom, boom, boom. But I want to make sure that I'm offering value and creating because I want to create and not just creating to post. I was listening to a Hormozi interview with Chris, and that was one thing that they said, when an artist creates art, it's for himself, and the people who can appreciate that and understand it will rally behind it because they love the art for the art. When you're building a business and you're doing things to check off boxes, it's very noticeable. And I think that's what I've started doing for the last couple of years, even with my YouTube channel, on my main channel. Like, I've tried to make it very systematized. Like, okay, well, now we do a review video, now we do this, now we do this. And the way that I was doing everything wasn't to create it like it used to be. It was to hit a number, and it was to post a video because I know I needed to post a video. And I look back at just some of the most fun that I had doing it was because I really wanted to create. And so I don't want to do that with this channel. I want to just make stuff that I like, that I can talk about, that I can look back through, and not like just check the boxes. I don't want to do that with this stuff because it should be creative. And anyway, that's where I'm at with all that. That's what I'm working on. So a few things are going to change, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for 148. I'm so tired.